What is up, future millionaires? It's your girl, Ellie Talks Money. Welcome back to my channel. I actually just landed from Senegal, West Africa a few hours ago and came straight to the office to get some videos up for you guys so we never miss a beat, all right? So I want you guys to stay locked in. And by the way, make sure that you guys click down below and sign up for my free business funding webinar. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some ways you can get business credit with no personal guarantor before the end of the year, and I cover more of it in my free business funding class, so that's linked here. So grab your notebook, grab a pen, and let's get into these gems.
Ellie talks money to create the better days. Business, money, life, the Ellie way.
All right, y'all, welcome back to the video. So we are going to be going over places where you can get some business credit before the end of this year, even if you don't have the best personal credit and without any personal guarantor. Now, this video is super important to me because just a couple years ago when I was starting my business, I had really bad personal credit. I couldn't even get approved for secured business credit cards, or secured credit cards, excuse me, on my personal name. So I was looking for a way out. And that is when I realized that I could really focus on building my business credit and go from there. So since then, it's become a huge passion of mine to teach other business owners how they can do the same, especially if they're caught in a moment of time where they don't have the best personal credit. So one of the first companies that I want to recommend to you is actually called Divi. Now, you may have heard of them before. Divi is like an online bank account that you could use for your business, but as well, you can sync up your payment processors and your current bank account with Divi, and they can extend you a line of credit, sometimes as small as $1,000 to up to as large as $100,000. It really depends on how much your business is currently making and what are the consistency of your transactions. On average, I know when I first applied to Divi and my students as well, the average amount approved for was about $1,000 to $5,000. And the great thing about this is with no personal guarantor, and you're given the space to use the capital and then pay it back when you can. And this is a great card to build your business credit. There are other companies similar to Divi, like Ramp is another, as well as Brex. But Ramp is going to have you have a little bit higher balance in your bank account in order to qualify, but it's definitely a great option for as you continue to scale your business and you're looking for capital with no PG. It is an awesome one, and it is a company that I work with, and I really like having a card with them as well as my students, so I'm sure you guys will too. Now, another one that I want to present to you is called Capital on Tap. Now, Capital on Tap is going to ask you for your social security number. However, it's going to do a soft inquiry and it's not going to report to your personal credit. So because of the fact that Capital on Tap approves businesses that are less than 6 months old, they do ask you for your social security number as a precaution so that if you default on the business side, they would obviously check in and be like, what's up with your personal information? But I still recommend this option to you because you can have bad personal credit and still get approved, even if you are a new business, and that can be really beneficial. I know when I secured my first Capital on Tap card, it was $5,000. I was new in business, and while that doesn't seem like a lot, or it's not a lot compared to $100,000 as a new business owner, $5K going towards your business that you can access without having had a lot of time in business can be really beneficial. So what I would recommend with a card like this is that whatever you use, you pay it back. So this would not be a good time to spend the whole $5K and then not pay it back. I would definitely say use it, make a payment, use it, make a payment. This is going to help you build your score really quickly, and by the fact that you are, using it and then paying it back, they're going to give you an increase pretty much in the first 60 to 90 days. So that's a really good strategy you can use to increase that card from 5 to 10,000 or beyond, is to strategically use it and then make frequent payments. And after about 2 to 3 months of doing that, go ahead and request an increase. All right, so another great place where you all can get a line of credit is actually called Clear Co. And I really like this company because they work specifically with e-commerce businesses, and literally no personal guarantor is required. They won't even ask you for your social security number. You're going to need to have your LLC and your EIN prepared for the application, and you need to have a payment processor. So what that means is if you currently use Shopify or PayPal or Stripe as a means of sales in your business, then you want to connect Clear to those payment processors, and they're going to analyze your transactions and the consistency of your transactions and then extend you a line of credit. What I also like about Clear is that when you use the line of credit on certain expenses like advertising and marketing, it actually lowers your interest rate. And as well, Clear is pretty flexible with the monthly payments that you can make. So they can suggest monthly, you can do weekly, whatever is going to work the best for your business, and it's automatic, so it isn't something you have to worry about or think about. As well, once you start making your payments back, you're able to ask for an increase. So this is definitely a great company to get involved in. Even if you just have 3 months in business, they can use those 3 months of sales or income to see what you can qualify for, and you typically get your application decision within 10 minutes. So love that. It's amazing. Definitely a company I recommend. Last one I want to leave you guys with for this video is called 5-Star Processing. Now this is for those of you who may not be able to open processing accounts with other companies, or if you have a physical business and you need to have a card processor, this is a place where you can go to get that and get extended a small line of credit to start running your business. So for example, 5-Star Processing may extend you $2,000 in credit that you can use to purchase your card processing machine or other things, and then you make those payments back onto the line of credit you have, and that reports to your business credit. So what's great about all these options I've shared is that you can really get approved with all of them. I don't recommend that you choose one over the other, since each of these do not require a personal guarantor or good credit. Go ahead and go for them all. It's so good to diversify your business credit because it really helps you to improve your score and to build your score really, really quickly. So this is something I would definitely recommend doing, especially before the end of the year, guys. You know, this recession is on the way. We don't know what is coming next, but I will definitely say before some of these doors close to funding, and we know that Q4 is typically the best time to go ahead and get your business funded, let's go ahead and get to work right now. So comment any questions you have about this down below, and as well, comment part 2 if I should do a part 2, because I have about a list of 15 great vendors I can share with you. So I'm happy to make a video on it. Don't forget again to register for my free business funding webinar. We're going to be going over business plans, grant proposals, business credit, so much more. So make sure you do that ASAP and click right here so you can watch the next video. See you there.